Welcome back to the LeverUp AMA series. I'm Marcus, and today we're doing a 60-day check-in on one of the more discussed mechanics in the LeverUp ecosystem, the LV buyback and burn. With me is James from the LeverUp team. James, good to have you.
Good to be here, Marcus.
All right, let's get into it. 60 days in. You've got on-chain data. Give me the headline.
The headline is that LV now appears among the highest USD value tokens held at the 0xDead burn address on Monad. That's based on MonadVision data as of July 2nd, 2026. And that's not a projection or a roadmap item. You can verify it yourself on-chain right now.
Let's start with the basics for listeners who haven't followed this closely. What is the 0xDead address, and why does it matter as a metric?
The 0xDead address is a standard burn address. It's a publicly known address on any EVM chain that has no known private key. Tokens sent there are permanently unspendable. There's no recovery mechanism, no backdoor. Once tokens arrive at 0xDead, they're effectively out of circulation forever.
So it's not just a symbolic gesture, it's a technical guarantee.
Exactly. The reason it matters as a metric is that it's verifiable and it's permanent. Unlike a lockup that could eventually unlock or a claim that tokens were burned without an address, you can point to this address and audit every transaction that has ever gone into it. The balance there represents compounded protocol activity, 60 days of successive epochs, each contributing its own buybacks to the same address.
And being among the highest USD-value tokens there is just a consequence of that execution.
Right, it's not a target the protocol set out to hit. It's a byproduct of the mechanism running as designed, consistently, every epoch, for 60 days.
Walk me through the mechanism. Where does the money actually come from?
The source is LVMON staking commission. When users stake LVMON, that's the governance and staking token in the LeverUp ecosystem, a portion of the commission generated from that staking activity gets routed into open market purchases of LV. Those purchased tokens are then sent to 0xDead.
So the inputs are live revenue, not a treasury allocation, not a one-time event.
Correct. This is funded by ongoing LVMON staking commission, which is live protocol revenue. It was never a future promise. The 60-day record reflects that 60 days of actual revenue being converted into actual burns on-chain.
That's a meaningful distinction. A lot of protocols announce buyback programs that are funded from some future treasury event. This is different.
It's a different structure entirely. There's no announcement cadence, no vesting cliff, no unlock event that kicks things off. The mechanism activated and it's been running since. Each epoch it executes without any team intervention required.
You said every epoch. What does that actually mean in practice for the burn rate?
Each epoch, the staking commission that's accumulated gets processed and the buyback executes. It's not a batch that happens monthly or quarterly. It's a continuous, epoch-by-epoch process. So instead of one large buyback event, you're getting many smaller ones compounding over time.
And that compounding is what's produced the balance we see at 0xDead today.
Yes, it's successive executions stacking on top of each other. The balance at the burn address is the sum of 60 days of those individual epoch contributions. Nothing was sent there in a single moment. It accumulated gradually.
Does the size of each epoch's buyback vary?
It does. The buyback magnitude in any given epoch depends on how much LVMON staking commission was generated in that epoch, which means as LVMON staking participation grows and as overall protocol activity increases, the inputs to the buyback mechanism grow with them. The mechanism doesn't have a fixed cap. It scales with the protocol.
Let me push back a bit. 60 days is still a relatively short track record. How should people think about what this data point actually proves?
That's fair. What 60 days proves is that the mechanism executes as specified. It's not a guarantee of future outcomes. Protocol activity can vary, staking participation can fluctuate. But what it does demonstrate is structural. The code runs, the commission routes correctly, the purchases happen, and tokens go to 0x dead. The 60-day record is a proof of execution, not a performance forecast.
So the claim is really about reliability, not magnitude.
Exactly. The claim is that this is a mechanism that runs on protocol parameters, not on a team decision each month. Whether the magnitude grows or holds depends on external inputs, how many people are staking LVMON, how active the protocol is. But the execution layer is running, and the on-chain record shows that.
And anyone can track it in real time.
Anyone can track it. MonadVision indexes the 0xdead address on Monad. You can see the balance. You can see every transaction that contributed to it. There's nothing to take our word for.
What's next? Does the mechanism ever change, or does it just continue?
It continues. The mechanism runs as long as LVMON staking commission is being generated and the protocol is active. As the ecosystem grows, more staking participation, more protocol volume, the inputs to the buyback grow with it. The on-chain record will keep updating each epoch.
No plan changes to the commission routing or the burn address.
Any change to the mechanism would require a governance-level decision. It's not something the team can flip unilaterally. The structure is designed to be protocol-level, not discretionary.
All right, that's the 60-day mark. Let me summarize for listeners. The LV buyback and burn has been running for 60 days, every epoch, funded by live LVMON staking commission, with tokens permanently removed at the 0xdead address on Monad. The fact that LV now ranks among the highest USD-value tokens at that address is a byproduct of consistent execution, verifiable on-chain through MonadVision. James, thanks for walking us through it.
Thanks for having me, Marcus.
For the full breakdown of how the commission rate is structured and what the mechanism looks like in detail, check the blog post linked in the description. The LV buyback and burn, 60 days of on-chain execution. And if you want to track the burn address yourself, it's live on MonadVision. We'll see you in the next one.